Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Today's beer comes from Bolero Snort. What a name for a brewery. These guys are out of New Jersey. They're out of Ridgefield Park, New Jersey. And this is their Rotatabull 005. And from what I'm seeing, they've done several different versions of this. This is their 005. And this was done with, well, let me just read the note he sent. 7.1% American IPA, done with Simcoe, Amarillo, and Centennial hops. And this, he says, it's canned on 11/8. It does have the date on the bottom, 11/8/16. So, and they do the plain Jane silver cans with a stick-on label here. And looks like it's got some kind of, I don't think it's, it might be a gator or something on there. Very different can, colored can here, or label on the can. And Bolero Snort makes some decent beers, they do. I don't know how far out from the brewery they go. He says he picked it up at, he didn't say whether it's a beer store, but he picked it up for $13.98 for a 4-pack and 7.1%. The IBUs are not listed on either Rate Beer, Beer Advocate, or Untapped, so we don't have any idea what the IBUs are on this one. So let me mark this off, and we're going to get this thing into the glass. Let me get this thing open. Commercial description says Rotatabull 05, our core 7% IPA with different hop each time. For this iteration, we went back to one of our favorite hop combos and used heavy additions of Simcoe, Amarillo, and Centennial for flavor additions and dry hopping. We also tweaked the hopping schedule, and we were super pumped with this, how this beer has really gotten dialed in. Juicy with citrus, guava, and background notes of pine, and a nice soft finish. Alright. Food pairings cuisine is curried in your Thai food. The cheeses are peppery, Monterey, pepper jack, sharp blue, cheddar. Your stronger cheeses, gorgonzola, limburger. The meat is poultry, fish, shellfish, and salmon, and I'll add grilled meat to that. And glass right, a pint backer, Nonic tumbler mug, Stein Seidel. I'm using my favorite tulip glass, and this thing seems to be rather carbonated. So I think we'll stop there. And not recommended for stem cellaring. Almost 2 fingers of head on that. And this looks like it's a filtered beer. I can see the light right through it. It is a nice caramel amber color. Good looking. A lot of bubbles streaming up from the bottom. It seems to be very well carbonated, don't you think? So, let's get a nose on this one. This comes from Rico, my brother. Thank you, Rico. I appreciate it. Wonderful aroma on this beer, guys. Very citrusy, pineapple, grapefruit, hints of mango. Very tropical. A lot of fruitiness in this beer. Smells wonderful. Well, let's dive in and see what we got. Cheers, guys. Cheers, Rico. Tasty. Very tasty. I would think the IBUs are probably in the 60 to 70 range on this. That's a nice beer. That's very tasty. Now it's right out of the fridge. With that massive head, it's leaving some really good looking glazing on the glass. So let me see if I can get the other half of the can in there before I leave the camera. See if it gets any cloudier. Now I see some stuff coming out of there, so this does have some junk in the trunk on the bottom of the can. Especially for a beer that was done in November, and today is the 27th of, yeah, it clouded it up just a tad, guys. I can't see the light through it, so, and I see some floaties coming to the bottom of the glass, so it does have some sediment in the bottom of the can there, so clouded it up considerably. So let's take it back and let her have a couple sips out of it and sip on it for a while and see where we end up once it comes up to room temperature. Alright guys, I'm back. Got a little left here. Tasty beer. Once I got the last half of the can in there, it clouded up substantially. There was a little bit of junk in the bottom of the can. Nothing that's going to hurt you. It's not an old beer. It's got the date on the bottom of it. But it evidently had settled a little bit. A lot of these juice bombs, they're cloudy right from the get-go. But this one had settled down a little bit, so some of that had settled to the bottom of the can. So, and a lot of times I like to do that final pour on these bigger cans and stuff before I go off camera, just to show you what the difference is from the first half of the can to the rest of the can. Because a lot of times it'll stay clear all the way through, and then just like this one, sometimes it'll cloud it up substantially. And I run into that with the bombers and the bigger bottles. When I pour mine into it, then I take what's left in the bottle and pour her a glass. Hers is substantially cloudier than what I am doing and reviewing, because she usually gets the second half of the bottle. But still very tasty beer, guys. It's very nice. Nice citrusy notes. Pine, grapefruit, pineapple, tropical fruit notes, oranges. Very nice. Final chug. Tasty. Tasty beer, guys. To me, it's an A beer. I'm going to give it, I don't think it's quite to the 9 category. I'm going to give it the 8, which is A minus, but it is kicking the door on the 9. Numeric rating on this one, guys, I'm going to give it a 94, because it does have the date on the bottom of the can, and it does have the ABV on the can. So, very nice. Very, very nice. I don't have anything from Beer Advocate or Rate Beer as far as a grade on this one, guys. So, like I've told you this before, I don't know how big Bolero Snort Brewing is, if they do any distribution, if it is, how small or large it is. So, not sure how actually big, but they're big enough. They got a dating machine anyway. So, thumbs up to those guys for at least dating it, which is a little better than the one we had yesterday, where they were just putting the little price sticker, price tag, like I use at the gun store for their dating on the top of the can there on the plastic wrap, like this one was. So, very delicious. I enjoyed this. Very tasty beer. I would probably buy this beer if I could get it here. So, for our final check-in, we'll run over to Untapped. Untapped has it at 4.09. So it's in the A category with those guys as well. So, very tasty beer. Very nice. And I'm a big fan of the Simcoe hops. I use those, and it lends a very nice citrusy, tropical fruit notes to the beer. So, enjoyed it. It's very nice. If you've had this one from Bolero Snort, this is their Rotatabull, R-O-T-A-T-A-B-U-L-L, 005. This is the number 5. So this is the only version of this that I've had. I hadn't had any of the other versions. So very nice. Simcoe Amarillo Centennial hops used on this one. All tasty hops. So if you've had it, let me know what you think, and We'll back tomorrow. We're going to dig something out of that fridge. See you then.